All right, hello everybody. Welcome to this live session, the part-time traders live market analysis, where we are going to be looking into the very long term to see what price left for us after the last week Friday's NFP news announcement here, where we saw a lot of market volatility. Okay. Well, looking into the Forex factory economical calendar for this upcoming trading week, you can see that we have quite a lot of high impact news announcements that are scheduled for this coming trading week. We have some bank holidays in between. You can see Japanese yen the Bank of Japan will be closed, or Japanese banks will be closed on Monday. That's tomorrow from here. Also, the sterling pounds. We have bank holiday from the sterling pounds axis. That should also affect all sterling pounds crosses on Monday. If you go down again, we have bank holiday coming from the euro axis. That should also affect the euro crosses. French bank will be closed. I think that's all, but most importantly is the employment data. That's the employment change, unemployment rate, a news announcement coming from the Canadian dollar axis that is going to be affecting all Canadian dollar crosses on Friday. This news announcement is similar to that we saw on Friday last week. That's the NFP. It's a similar news announcement, so you should expect a heavy market volatility this coming Friday. Okay. All right. We also have interest rate announcement from other currencies. The interest rate announcement from the Australian dollar on Tuesday from Australia, that should be happening on Tuesday, May 7th. We also have another one, interest rate coming from the New Zealand dollar axis. That should also be happening on Wednesday. Interest rate announcement, heavy one there. Let's scroll down a bit and see. We have okay, others are normal high impact news announcement aside from the interest rate coming from the Australian dollar axis. Okay, Australian dollar axis, then the New Zealand dollar axis, and the NFP, which will be affecting the Canadian dollar crosses. This one here. Okay, so we are expecting the volatile trading week. You have to be ready because we might be finding plenty of trading opportunities for the week. Now let's move into the forex into the into the MetaTrader 4 to see what we have waiting for us for this coming week. Well, last week Friday, this candle there is a good sign that the bulls were all out. Okay, even though the news announcement was better for the American dollar, we saw the counter reaction. All right, we saw the counter reaction, and that is why you really do not want to trade the news blindly. The results of the NFP last week was better than expected for the American dollar, but conversely, price moved in the opposite direction of that news result. Well, in the euro against the American dollar, we need to wait for price to move out of this channel. Okay, that's a channel where we have this acting as support and this one here acting as resistance. At any rate, price is trading around the key level of long-term support that we have identified. There are many levels of support around that area. Okay, so many. Connect all of these, they will come somewhere around here. Connect this, all support around that area. You really do not want to keep hitting on your sell button on the euro against the American dollar for now. Okay, will favor more of buy opportunities than short, based on the type of price action that we are seeing. Overall, this channel is suggestive of the fact that price is going to be breaking to the upside. All right, the American dollar against the Japanese yen. Well, I really do not have much to say here, but I just want to tell you that price is pointing seriously to the downside. We should be looking for short opportunities alone. Okay, only short opportunities for now. However, the price behavior, the price volume has been terribly low for quite some days. You can see those very tiny price pattern, those tiny candles there indicating low market volume for the American dollar against the Japanese yen. At any rate, we'll be looking for only short opportunities in this pair for this week. All right, the sterling pounds against the Japanese yen. We were involved in this trade. We are still involved in this trade. We went short. Price came down into some little profit. Then last week, Friday, well, whatever the fundamental event is, we saw us sterling pounds gaining strength, and that pushed against our direction. We are now sitting at that loss. Okay, we're now sitting at that loss. Well, that is normal. The next level of resistance is this one here. That's the next level of resistance. If you have taken a trade, don't you worry. The fact that price pushed against you is not enough reason for you to invalidate the setup. All right, just keep the trade running according to your plans. Hopefully we'll have price come down from somewhere in there. Okay, just keep it running. All right, the next one is the American dollar against the Canadian dollar. This is the daily time frame. Well, the Canadian dollar is a candidate for the NFP, the employment data on Friday, and so we have to be very careful with the American dollar against the Canadian dollar. We are involved in this trade where we went short around the year. This is our stop loss, and price is sitting in a little profit right now. Okay, a small profit here. We will give it some time until let's say Thursday. Okay, until Thursday we'll give this trade some time. We are not in a hurry to close this trade. We'll keep it running according to plans. Remember that we have overanalyzed this pair. As price continues to remain sideways within that hesitation zone, we have analyzed this pair that the price is coming back to retest the lower boundary of this channel that we have drawn here. So we're expecting price to keep coming down to somewhere around in here. Then we can look for profits taken. Okay, for now let's keep this trade running. All right, the last one is the American dollar against the Swiss franc. Well, I have looked into all of the time frames, and it seems price is pointing to the downside, even though we have the daily level of support around that zone. Well, we're going to keep this trade. We are not taking we are not in a hurry to close this trade. We are believing that price is going to push to the downside in this pair, especially in the daily time frame. So I'll give it some time. This is a heavy rejection here. Let's hope that we are going to see further drops to the downside in the American dollar against the Swiss franc. All right, I just needed to update you on these pairs that we are involved in. For now, there is no fresh trade. We still need to be patient. We have just 3 trades running. One in the American dollar against the Swiss franc, this one there sitting in a small profit. Another one in the American dollar against the Canadian dollar sitting in a small profit. We are going to let that run. And the last one is in the sterling pounds against the Japanese yen, which is sitting at some loss right now, and we are still going to let that run, hoping that price is going to find resistance to come back down any moment soon. All right, folks, thanks for watching. The market is actually coming back to life. Things are picking up. It is becoming very interesting. We hope this continues. Hopefully very soon Hector is going to join us with this type of price action, and I am sure we'll be trading more profitably than before. Do not force a trade. Wait for the signal in the signal channel, and you should only trade those signals that we send to you. Do have a good day. Bye bye.